wine, it will assimilate. You'll wake up a better person tomorrow. So, thank you very much. Bobbity Bear and I are going to go back now. But I will bring them out for hugs at the end of the show. You won't stop talking about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, to finish off this delightful evening, we are going to have a very clear message from the Occupy movement itself.
Ooh.
Oh, yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, I come to you to speak from the future, of the past today. I come to speak to you, children, parents, grandparents, grandchildren, grandchildren's grandchildren, when you really look at it from a long way away. It's true. I speak to you of what I have seen in this world. I have seen tyrants in the hearts of men policing themselves for the purpose of outward conformity. And I have seen money floating upward in direct contrast to the Reagan-Newton theory of economic gravity, in which it should trickle down. It should trickle down, but the only trickling down that I see is down the leg of society when it can't hold in its own shit. And so, I speak to you today. I speak to you today of what I see. And it brings me to the foreskin. Consider the foreskin. Yes. Consider the foreskin. And you, sir, statistically speaking, I'm going to take a shot in the dark, into the dark of your pants, and assume that there is no foreskin. That it was... I don't know what this means. But all the same, sir, all the same, statistically speaking, most of the men in this room had their foreskin removed from them at birth, before they could even cry out except, "Ah!" And so, the foreskin is our freedom. The foreskin has been removed forcibly before we were even born, so that in favor of a streamlined, kind of an aerodynamic sense of ergonomics. But freedom is not streamlined. Freedom sometimes needs a turtleneck. Freedom, when it gets cold, needs to stay warm. It's not fashionable, but it needs it. We need a little freedom. And so the foreskin. And I would like to backtrack for the ladies in the house. I am not leaving you out of this freedom paradigm. I actually hold you up as an example, as a potential for what could be. For in this time, the circumcision, if you will, of the female clitoris has been, I'm sorry, it's very serious, has been universally decried, nearly universally decried, as an abomination. So too, shall capitalist greed go the way of the female circumcision? Yes, yes. Indeed, yes, I'm seeing nods from the clitoral section of the audience. and so back to the foreskin. Now, if we consider an adult male with a foreskin being approached, someone says, I see you have more skin on your penis. May I snip it off for you? You would say, get the fuck away from my penis. I need that, I'm using it when I can. And so you would say, but I would take your foreskin, and then you would rage, you would fight, you would stop him from taking your foreskin, your freedom. So, today, this is a movement for the foreskin. Ladies can get involved too. It can please you. But there's bound to be some issues that come up along the way, because we're very used to this streamlined version of the penis or lack of freedom. And so there's bound to be some smegma along the way, if you will. But we can get through it, the other side. Yes? Yes. We will overcome. Overcome. And some people get very sensitive about this, which brings me to premature ejaculation. Now, premature ejaculation can be overcome as well with lots of practice, diligent effort, support groups, if you will, asking your neighbor for some advice. And then we can get from premature ejaculation to mature ejaculation. And so we get rid of the pre. Now, we are a nation defined by being preoccupied. Yes? And so, today, at long last, we are occupied. So, the pre goes away, and now we are occupied. And so, when people say, the Occupy movement is not enough, I say, maybe so. Maybe it is too small, but consider the Prius. It will eventually lead to us. Unity. And so, ladies and gentlemen, foreskins, clitori, and those still lacking in foreskin, we can overcome. Be you black, white, Jew, Gentile, man, woman, we can unite. And so, soldiers, police, 99% bankers, all, let us unite in the name of freedom, democracy, the foreskin, and clitoris. Together. And the Prius. Or backseat democratic action. That is what we're moving towards. 99%, all the way. I like your style. And so, I say, and I leave you with the words of the greatest revolutionary of our time, or indeed of any time, a time-traveling man by the name of Bill S. Preston, Esquire. Be excellent to each other. Whose foreskin? Our foreskin. Whose clitoris? Our clitoris. Together.